The Wartburg College Knights heading back to the Final Four, second time in 3 seasons. We're with head coach Bob Amsberry and Morgan Neuendorf and Miranda Murphy and Katie Sommer as well. We'll start with you, Coach. There was some big expectations for this team this year. A couple of years ago, you were the hunter. This year, you were probably the huntee. And meeting these expectations, obviously harder than it looks on the surface. So what got it done getting back to the Final Four this year, and what got it done against a really good East Texas Baptist team tonight?
Well, first I'll answer your question about what got it done. It's this senior class. They're amazing. They made a decision to get this done, and they made the decision about 3 years ago after their freshman year to have the best culture possible, and they've lived it, and they've taught the young kids how we're supposed to do it, and they've done that every single day since then. And they've stuck to it. Some of our games looked easy, but I think all the hard work was done when the stands weren't full, and I got to credit these guys. I told them in the locker room afterwards that I've never been a part of a group other than my family that's as close as this group, and because we are family. We treat each other like family. We hold each other to high standards like family. We can get on each other, but at the end of the day, we still love each other, and this group's been amazing. And then the other thing I want to say is this ETBU team is for real. You know, they remind us of us 2 years ago, where they just kind of jumped onto the scene and nobody really knew, and they're really, really good, really well coached, really disciplined, play really hard. And that zone, I got to talk to him. I'm not a zone guy, but if I could do that, man, although we played a lot of zone today, just they're a really, really good team, and really classy. And you know, to do what he did after the game, after a really tough loss, told me a lot about him. And I told him at the end that we're going to stay in touch because I think he's really influential, and I want to be in his circle.
To the student athletes, Coach talks about the culture you guys have created. What all goes into that on a day-to-day basis? Is it something that can easily be explained? We'll start with you, Morgan.
I don't think it can easily be explained, but I think it's just something, Coach mentioned it before, it's just chemistry. We really work on it off the court. These girls aren't only my teammates, but they're all my friends, and I deeply care about each and every one of them, and I think that's what really fuels our game on the court, is knowing that all of us have each other's backs.
Miranda, same question to you.
Yeah, I would just say we all trust each other. We've spent a lot of time together and have developed respect for one another, and we go out on the court and want to do our best for the gal next to us. So.
Katie, same question to you.
So we're selfless, like we play for each other, and any one of us could go off for 20 points a game. We don't care who scores the points. We're going to celebrate each other's successes on the court and get the job done.
Media.
Katie, on a personal level, for you to be able to go through, you know, two Final Four trips with your sister, what's that mean to you?
It's something special. I mean, Miranda too. She has a twin sister as well. So we have a family on this team, and so I think it's a journey, and I'm just so blessed to have her with me on this journey, and we're excited to do bigger things now.
You guys talked about making the decision to change the culture as a really young class coming in. So what was it like, as you know, just coming out of your freshman year, to be able to kind of take the team over and make that decision as a group, you guys?
I would say it was hard. It was hard. We had to put a lot of work into this. Our senior class, we stuck together through this process, and we trusted each other, and we were determined. We had one goal in mind, and we stuck with it, and here we are.
Other media questions?
Yeah, just for Coach, just after that slow start, you talked about having some trouble against their zone. What adjustments did you guys make?
Well, I didn't think we were playing with the right pace, and we talked about it. We talked about playing with pace, and the other part, I didn't think we weren't physical enough inside with our post play to try to take their one middle kid and make her guard one person. And so that was an adjustment that we made, where we made her commit to defending somebody rather than just kind of roaming around, and I thought that made a big difference. But then you saw it in the third quarter. We played the way we can play, and we started whipping that thing around and in and out. And when we can play with that pace, and the ball becomes alive, and we talk about the ball needs to be alive, and when the ball's alive, we're at our best.
Katie, with just over a minute left, I saw you walk to about midcourt and rally your teammates. What was your message in that quick little pep talk?
It's like, let's finish this thing. We're moving on. Let's go. Get them amped up. It's just a special moment we got to share, and we're just so excited about this opportunity we have in front of us, and we're going to go get it.
So 2 years ago when you guys were there, you were the upstarts. Like Coach said, ETBU, you were them. Now you guys are a legitimate national contender. So how does it shape your trip to the Final Four this time around?
You got it?
Yeah, I just think that our mindset, we just want to reach that goal we've set at the beginning of the season and continue to play another day.
None of us had any idea what was going on the first time. We didn't. It was bright lights, and I mean, we made the most of it, but we had no clue what that was all about. We just took in that experience, and now we know. That was part of us growing up and finding out what it's like, and so I think we now have an opportunity.
And I know for me, I sometimes hate practice because I think that the best girls on the team are standing on my team, so it's hardest to guard them. And I think we really have to give credit to our scout team and all the girls that you don't see on the court every night. They really just buy into what we're doing, and we couldn't do it without them. We need numbers, and we need each other, and Coach says that every day. So I just think that's a really big part of our team, is knowing that even though they're not getting the minutes, they're still a huge part of our success.
Bob, as kind of a follow-up to that, the experience that you went through 2 years ago, how much does that help you, or do you think it'll help you this time around?
Is that for me? Yeah, in terms of the preparation. I mean, it's invaluable. I think every experience, I'm not going to go through them all, but I can point to a bunch of different experiences that have gotten us to the next level each year. And, I mentioned one before when these guys were freshmen. When these guys were freshmen, we went to St. Thomas, and the regular season just got blown out. And that was an experience we needed because we didn't know what the next level was. We had no idea. And then the next year, we beat them on their floor and wound up in the Final Four. So that's one of many that I think has shaped this team and is why we are who we are today. And, it's going to be key that hopefully we can score in the first quarter up there next week. But that experience, we had that experience because for 3 quarters we played really well. So we know we can do it. We've been there. We know what it's all about. This group is dumb enough to think they can beat anybody.
You guys had a packed house here today. Final Four is just 100 miles up the road. What are you expecting to have follow you guys up to Rochester?
I think it's 106.
Yeah. I would say it's a home game for us. I mean, I've already talked to a lot of people. They already booked their hotels, already. So I think we're going to get a good fan base. I mean, the people showed up tonight, and they're all going to continue this journey with us because it's their journey as well. They showed up this whole season and just for us, and it's a great feeling.
Anyone else here?
I guess for the girls, you guys, is it weird to think now that you're sitting here that you've been a part of 2 Final Fours in your 4 years at this school when you guys came here and it was kind of taking a risk for you guys? And
So I think we had the mindset coming in as freshmen, we're going to change this program, we're going to do something big, and we stuck to that, and I think we deserve it. We've put the hard work into it. We've created this culture that no one can touch. We're protecting this culture that no one can touch, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah, right now we're just enjoying the moment, and I think that'll hit us down the road, but right now we're just enjoying getting to spend each day with each other. So.
Yeah, I think that just the younger girls getting that same experience that we got when we were younger is really great for the program. So it's not just going to be a couple good seasons, it's going to be a really good program, and that's a tribute to Coach and Coach Jay and everyone that has contributed to our success.
Anybody else here tonight? Well, tremendous college basketball game tonight here in Waverly. Congratulations to the Wartburg College Knights heading to the Final Four for the second time in 3 seasons.
Oh man. Thank you guys.
Thank you.